Hello everyone, Time to Grind here, and today I just wanted to talk about Steam summer sales and also a little bit winter sales, but just Steam sales in general. Because there's kind of been this misconception, I feel, going around on the internet, especially Reddit, that the summer sales and the winter sales are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And personally, they give a lot of different reasons why they think so. Whether it be the sales are too low or the removal of the flash sales and the daily sales and stuff like that. And I overall just kind of wanted to talk about that because, in my opinion, I don't think the summer sales have gone downhill. I just think that the vast majority of people that have been through a bunch of summer sales, including those old ones, most likely already have acquired most of the games they're going to want to play, and any future games that come out they might just buy at the time of it coming out, or they might wait for the summer sale, and pick up one or two games, but nothing's going to compare to your first, summer sale or your first winter sale or anything like that, because I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you guys are PC gamers and, your first ever summer sale you participated in, it was all hyped up and everything. You got like a $25, $50 Steam gift card, or you just had money ready to spend on your credit card or whatever, and you had all these things on your wish list, and, you got like Borderlands 2 for $5, and then you got, all of the Valve, I think you can get like all Valve games in like the Valve Complete Pack for like $15. So that includes like all the Portal games, the Left 4 Dead games, Half-Life games, all that stuff. You just got so much stuff that was so much fun. You got all these games that you could ever want to play, and it was great. And you had a lot of fun, and it was probably very, very awesome. Then the next winter sale comes around, and, it's probably your, this is your second sale, so you got the bulk of what you wanted to before, but there are still a lot of things that you're wanting to get, so it's still really good. You still get a lot of games and stuff like that. But eventually, the more sales you get, you kind of already have what you've wanted, and there's a lot less for you to be hyped about for the sales, besides, say, a couple games came out that you just didn't really want, like, enough to spend the money on it, so you might pick up, maybe 2 to 3 games here and there, each sale, that you were looking at, or you were, was on your wish list or whatever, or, all of your friends decided to try to buy this multiplayer game to see if it would work or whatever, but overall, you're not as hyped, and you're not getting as many games as you used to in your first summer sale. And I think that's one of the main reasons people think that the summer sales are getting worse and worse and worse, is because they're not feeling that excitement that they were in the first, couple sales or whatever, and that's fair. I mean, I can understand that. I've been through, I think I created my Steam account in like 2013, so I've had like a good 5 years of summer sales and winter sales, and I have a gigantic library of games. And, as an example, this summer sale, I just picked up a couple games. We tried to get this game called Cybermancy or something. Could not figure out the port forwarding. It was really weird for this game, but whatever. I picked up the Hellblade game, because I had been looking at that for a while, and I'm still getting into it. I'm really liking it, though. And kind of just a bunch of stuff like that. So there's just a couple of games that I was looking at that I just got, and, but of course it's not going to compare to my first ever summer sale, which, when I was so hyped for all this stuff. Another thing I think a lot of people point to when they try to describe why the summer sales and winter sales have gone down, and that was the removal of flash sales and daily sales. And if you don't know what they were, because they haven't been doing them for a while, a couple of years now, they're, along with just the normal sales that were during it, every day there would be a selection of new games that went on sale even more. So say, as an example, a Tomb Raider game was 55% off or something like that, and it went on a daily sale, it could be like 75% off or 80% off or something. So there was something that kept you checking, every single day. And on top of that, there were flash sales, and flash sales, I think, I want to say either lasted 6 or 8 hours. I think it was 8 hours. And, every 8 hours there would be 4 games that would be on a flash sale, and it would get even cheaper. So, say it was a Civ game that was, 50% off before a flash sale, it could be like 80% off. So not only was there hype and checking every single day, but you would constantly be checking like every 8 hours to be like, oh, what are the flash sales, this thing. And, a lot of people were saying, oh, well, it made it stressful to, have to worry about all that kind of stuff. And I understand that, because there were times where, like, I didn't have internet access because I was on vacation, especially during like the winter sales, when I went to like my family's house, and I don't get good reception there, so I couldn't do it on my phone or anything like that, so I didn't have access to the flash sales. sometimes. And what they did to counteract that was, I think, on the very last day of the sale, every game went to the cheapest it went. So say, you know, you really wanted to pick up that Civ game that went on a flash sale, but you couldn't get it during that flash sale. On the last day of the sale, it would go the cheapest it could. But what that led is a lot of people, like, you know, when you were trying to like strategize the cheapest you could get, was to just not buy anything unless it was on a flash sale or a daily sale, or if it was on the very last day of the sale. Which, you know, if you have a game that you've been wanting to buy, the Borderlands collection or something like that, and you know, the Steam Summer Sale starts and you're all hyped, but it's not on a daily deal or a flash sale, you're gonna just wait. You're going to want to wait until that last day, because, you know, if it does go on a flash or daily sale, that'll be the cheapest it goes, so you can just pick it up then. But then, you know, you don't want to buy it before then, because what if you buy it and then it's tomorrow's daily deal, you know? So it added a lot of frustration in, well, the summer sale started, but it doesn't really feel like that, because, you know, I'm still wanting to wait to see if I can get it for cheaper. So if you were just looking for quirky, fun things to buy, and you didn't really have a specific wish list in mind, I think the old way the Steam sale worked was good. But if you had, you know, specific things you wanted, like if you knew you wanted the Borderlands franchise, it overall made it frustrating, because the summer sale didn't start for you that day. It started for you in the week after, when it was the last day or whatever. And overall, they changed it to just during the summer sale, everything has a set sale and they don't change. And overall, a lot of people are disappointed at that because it makes it less exciting. But overall, I think it personally helped the customer. You know, it helped the you know, the paying customers, because you don't feel that frustration. Everything's just, you know, no questions asked. It's what it is on sale. And so a lot of the times people are pointing to, oh, well, you know, this game used to be, you know, this, you know, CSGO used to go on sale for $250, but now it only goes half off, or stuff like that, and, you know, a lot of stuff like that. And for a lot of cases, that's because, you know, they went on sale during a flash sale, and, you know, the whole point of it was kind of, you're supposed to pick it up in that 8 hours, so obviously they're not going to make it that cheap. And also, for the case of a lot of multiplayer games, especially CSGO, in fact, they've actually stated this, they don't want to make it cheaper than half off, I think, ever again, because all of that does is create a just huge influx of cheaters, because when they get their accounts banned, they'll just buy another one, and if it's like $250, you know, you can just buy a bunch of copies without having to really spend that much. Whereas if it's 50% off, that's still a little bit of a barrier of entry. But overall, that's just kind of I just wanted to make a little short opinion piece, since the Steam Summer Sale is on its way right now, you know, because of the fact that I feel like a lot of people have been kind of complaining about summer sales and saying how they haven't, you know, been as good as they used to be, and I personally don't think that. I think it's just the fact that, you know, a lot of us have been through a lot of sales, so that is why they don't seem as good to us. And also, you know, the flash and daily deals made it seem more exciting, but overall I think it was bad for the game. But overall, if you are new to PC gaming, or if you're not and you just own these games, I have a couple suggestions for you while the summer sale is happening. First of all, if you don't own the Valve Complete Pack, or if you only own a couple, because say you own like Portal 2, if you buy the Valve Complete Pack, it'll actually be discounted for the fact that you already own one of the Valve games. But I'd highly just try getting the Valve Complete Pack, because I think if you don't own anything, it's $15 right now, and you get every single Valve game. So it's a pretty good deal. Another thing I would highly recommend is Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Definitely mispronounced that, but that's a very good single player game. And then the last kind of thing is Slap City. If you saw the newest Donkey video, it's kind of like the just Smash clone, but it's pretty fun. Those are the three main things I kind of picked up this summer sale, just because, you know, why not? But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content and news. New videos come out every Wednesday and Sunday, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and see you guys next time.